Did you witness a murder?
Get over here.
Am I going to jail?
Shut up.
You tried to bust a group of 8 or 9 guys.
Yeah, I was stupid.
It was a mistake, a stupid
Fine,
mistake.
quiet.
Have you had any other religious
There was the exorcism I did.
What's the exorcism?
Yeah, I'm a Shabbos Goy. I was their Shabbos Goy.
That's how you get into heaven.
Yeah, if I say it with seriousness, you believe me.
Are you doing a character?
No, I'm not in character at all.
Don't speak, Chris. I trust you.
There's something going on here. I don't know what it is.
It's got to be the Italian-Jewish connection.
I guess it is. What, you Jewish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of look Jewish.
Excuse me. I won't burp in anyone's face. Hey.
How you doing?
You're John?
I'm John.
Chris.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's look
Slow down, because I want to relish what's happening right now. Don't snub me with the okay, the nod. Hold on a second. So let's recap. We got a handshake that covers me, which is somehow symbolic. We got this guy laughing and giggling like it's tickle time or something.
Who is John?
I'm John.
Yes.
John is a guy who went from insanity to Christ. That's my story. Probably not insanity, more stupidity. You know what I mean? Just dumb, stupid, and we can get into that and I'll let you prod me. We can do it chronologically, or we can do it like a Kurt Vonnegut time travel thing and just go bit by bit and break into it. However you want to do it.
The time, when you said time traveling.
I don't mean literally, I mean in the more literal sense.
No, yeah.
You understand what I mean? Vonnegut would talk about that.
My story is not some tough guy.
Whoa! Reading straight off the page?
So, what's your background, like ethnicity-wise?
American.
You're American? Like
Yeah.
what, like German or like Italian?
Oh, Italian. I knew where you were going.
You're an Italian?
Italian-American, yeah.
Okay. You're not Jewish?
Nope.
No? Okay.
You weren't born Jewish?
No, I was not.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're a career criminal.
A career criminal, yeah.
Haven't you committed dozens of crimes?
Dozens? I wish.
You claim to be the most badass Italian.
Okay.
Talking about how they sliced the garlic so thin in jail that it melted in the pot.
Saw that movie. Good movie. It was
Hold
good.
on a second here. They brought in the red sauce.
All right, you got me. All right.
You're a criminal.
All right, you got me.
What have you done?
So, outside of burying bodies, outside of the Jimmy Gianello case, okay, you know the Gianello case?
He was a cross-dresser.
No, Gianello was a different guy. So Gianello was a guy that I had to bury, okay? So Gianello, they called me up. I get a call.
Are we doing a bit or is this the real story?
Well, whatever you want. You were asking, you said I was a major criminal, whatever you want to go with, buddy.
Well, we could do a bit for like 15 seconds, but then we got to bring it back to the real story.
Oh, we can. Yeah.
Let's do a bit.
You lead the dance, baby.
Okay, I'll show you the ropes here, okay?
Please do. I'm the new boxer in the neighborhood.
I want to hear the real.
Okay, go with the real.
The
Let's
reality
skip the
of
real.
it.
You want to go to the real?
The bit sucks.
The bit sucks, but you can run
That's
it in.
my fault. Of course. I'm not saying it's not my fault.
All right, as long as you know that.
You came back to America, why? To deal with court stuff?
Not so I came back. I got sick of it over there. After 2 months of living in Israel, I had enough. Because every day you're in another country, you wake up, you know you're there. You get homesick. You want to be back where everybody speaks English, where you know the culture. You know what I'm talking about? I said, all right, the heck with it. I'll come back, face the music. You know what I mean? And that's what I did. So it was an assault and batteries, just brandishing a weapon. I wish it was something more than that. I wish it was an exciting story. As I say, I'm not Joe Merlino over here. I don't have a badass story. I didn't knock out 8 guys or anything like that.
No.
You brandished a weapon.
I brandished, pulled it up.
What'd you pull out?
A hacksaw. Hacksaw. You not.
Why did you do this?
So people surrounded my car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was
So you're just defending yourself.
In a way, but I didn't instigate the situation. To be fair, I was the problem. You understand me? I was the problem. That's why I say from stupidity to Christ.
So what's this hacksaw situation? What did you do?
So what I did is I used to have a police badge, right? And I would ask people if they wanted to buy drugs, right?
So were you a cop?
No.
Oh.
No, he wasn't a cop.
Yeah. So what I would do
Let's go to the start. You were impersonating a police officer. What's the weird thing you did before that?
Yeah, nothing weird. You know what I mean?
This is sort of normal, and then one day you were just like, oh, I'll start wearing a police badge around.
Well, it wasn't so much an act. So it wasn't an act. It was, how do I put it? It wasn't something to be abnormal. It was something so I could get money to go drinking or something like that. That's how I was thinking. I'm in my late 20s. I'm drinking too much. And I said, well, I don't want drugs, but I want money. So if you flash a badge and you tell someone they're going to go to jail, you can get money from them. That's how I would do that.
Whoa.
That's my thing. So I'd walk up to somebody and I'd do the deep voice. If I could stand up, I could show you. And I'd start off in a mild voice like this. I go, hey, you looking to buy some yayo or something like that? And the guy go, yeah. I go, get up. And I'd flash a badge, bang up against the car. Mind you, I'm 30 pounds light. I couldn't believe people your size would let me get away with it. It was amazing.
$500 fine.
So anyways, I bang him.
You would get physical with them?
Absolutely. I'd have my friend in the car. You know what I mean? So I come in. So I do this. I'd flash a badge. I go, and you're scared. You're
We'll
scared.
start from the beginning.
So I go, hey man, you looking to get some Yale? You looking to get some?
What's Yale?
You looking to get some Yale?
Some
Yeah.
You're trying to sell me.
What I'd act like, right?
This is crazy.
And then the person would throw the
The
money.
police?
Out.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And the person would get the money out, right? Boom. I take the
Yeah,
money. I flash the badge. Let's go. Get over here.
I'm sorry I have to bear this burden and be the one to tell you this, and I know there's gonna be a lot of flame comments. Every high-achieving alpha male has an oral fixation, okay? Keep the gay jokes to yourself. I like to imagine sucking on my mom's gun in my mouth. If you're chewing regular gum, you might as well be chewing a shopping bag. We're chewing these, boys, okay? We're chewing these. This is actual tree sap from nature, the way our ancestors did it, okay? We use this. Valentine's got a wad in right now. I told him it's too much. Look at this, he's chewing it right now. This part's not a bit. This is tree resin. People have been chewing this for 2,000 years. It's antibacterial. This kills all the nasty stuff. Not all the nasty stuff. You're still gonna be a big cauldron of bugs by the time this is done with you, but you'll have less H. pylori. You'll stink less as they carry you out on a stretcher. If you don't chew this, I'm gonna you though.
Jesse, this is 100% pure. Like from Breaking Bad.
Yeah. We've been chewing Greco gum for years now. We like this brand. Go help them out. That code gets you 20% off everything else in their store, but just go do it. Go buy some Greco gum. Have some on hand. Stop stinking in my face.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Don't move. Keep your hand right there.
Am I going to jail?
Shut up. John. Stay. And John.
I wasn't actually buying.
Quiet. Let me ask you a question.
Yes,
Why
sir.
Be quiet. Why are you trying to buy drugs?
It was a mistake. It was a stupid
Fine,
mistake.
quiet. I'm gonna grab your wallet. Where's your wallet? I need your
It's
ID.
in my pocket.
And so
Hey, hold on. Are you a real cop?
nobody ever asked me that. Nobody ever asked me that. I was amazed.
How many times did you do this?
Well, several different times. But the one time went wrong.
This thing's hurting my back.
That's cool. That's impressive, actually. To be
Mind you, I
able
was
to-
30 pounds lighter, which is, I'm a buck nothing now, and I was a buck less than nothing then. But it's amazing, if you say something with authority, and you put a little bass in your voice, and you do it like that, people go along with it.
How many times did you do this?
Let me think. There was a time that we thought somebody was breaking into my dad's office, so there was that time. Probably 6 or 7, 8 times before I finally got nailed.
The time you got nailed, how did you get nailed?
Well, because a whole bunch of people surrounded the car, right? Because they figured out I wasn't a real cop.
This is
This was one
related.
of the times.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of the times when they didn't. When finally, you know, like Abraham Lincoln once said, you can fool some of the people some of the time, and all the people some of the time, or whatever it is, but you can't fool all the people all the time.
Okay.
So the long story short is these people surround the car. I pull out the saw to get them away. At this point, I'd gotten so cocky with it, I had the badge attached to my wallet now. I'd gotten so stupid, right? Heavy drinking will do that to you, and stupidity, okay? I blame nobody, not society, my parents. It was my stupidity. Anyways, moving right along, I'm at a bar, cops show up. They go, didn't take them much to bust me. They search you, they find the wallet with the badge.
Yeah.
And that was the end of it.
Damn.
That is a good
Did
trick.
the cops think it was funny?
No, they didn't have a sense of humor about that.
Damn.
No, they don't like that. The only thing they thought was funny on a side note was when I used to call up because I'd be drinking. I don't believe in drinking and driving, not even for any other moral reasons, never mind that. But I didn't believe in drinking and driving because I didn't want to get a DUI. My joke was, you can drive yourself to court with a charge like that, but you can't drive with a DUI. So I would call the police on myself, describe myself, and get a free ride home. I'd describe a suspicious character hanging out.
Hold on a second. So when you were doing this, were you just drunk all day?
No.
No.
No, in fact, I wouldn't get drunk till after I did it. I had to be sober because I didn't want to make any mistakes.
What was the mistake you made that gave you away?
I got overeager. There was a group of them. You know what I'm saying? I got cocky. There was like 8, 9 guys together. You know what I'm saying?
So
I
you
was getting cocky. I mean, I was getting to the point I'd approach anybody. I mean, I got cocky.
You tried to bust a group of 8 or 9 guys.
Yeah, I was stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, I got cocky.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you pull a firearm and slap a security guard?
Yes, I did.
What's that about?
Well, that was in Pennsylvania. I had a little too much to drink. So what happened was, I, you know how it is, you know. So I had a little too much to drink, slapped the security guard, and pulled the fire alarm at the hospital.
Nice. What was he doing wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, you just had to slap his ass.
It just seemed like the thing to do at the time. Kind of like you wearing that hat. Nobody was doing anything wrong. You wore that hat. I slapped that security guard.
Okay. The two are linked.
I think it is. I think there's a real linkage going on. That's why I feel so connected to you.
Yeah. I feel like we're never gonna escape each other.
Never, ever.
We're gonna be friends for life.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. For the life of this video.
I trust you.
I trust you, man. There's something going on here. I don't know what it is.
It's got to be the Italian-Jewish connection.
I guess it is. Why, you Jewish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of look Jewish.
Okay. And then you
prank call someone who's on a jury of a murder trial?
So I'll explain it.
Okay.
I knew this guy. His first name's Don, and I thought he knew it was a prank.
Well, let's set the stage here. There's an ongoing murder
Nope,
trial?
the case was already done. He was on a jury trial. This guy Don, he was on a jury trial, right? Mm-hmm. He puts away a murderer from a particular town, right? Mm-hmm. Puts away a drug dealing murderer, right? That's what I heard. Okay, I heard it from my brother. So he told people at work, tells everybody, which you don't tell people you're on a jury, do you, for that kind of a case? And I'm the reason why, I guess. I hear that. I go, let me give Don a prank. I've been in his house a few times. Donnie knows I'm a wise guy. Donnie knows I have a sense of humor. So I call him up. And I go, so I did the voice. You ever see Trading Places now? Do you remember the prison scene? There's a prison scene with, yeah, and he does the voice like that, right? So I did it over the top. I go, he's got to know it's a joke, right? So I go, is this Don so-and-so? He goes, yeah. I go, I know you put my uncle away. I'm coming to get you. Yeah. Right? I go, he's got to know because that's so over the top. What gangster would talk to you? Come on, man. Common sense. Most gangsters would they do the soft voice to scare you. Like, hey, man, Bob, I'm going to,
You said I'm coming to get you,
I did just that, 'cause that was a line from the movie, yeah. Because it ain't cool being no jive turkey so close to Thanksgiving. Yeah. So I did it just in that voice too, that ridiculous, right? And my brother's like, you're getting in trouble. My brother even said, you can't make calls like that. I go, Nick, they're not gonna know. It's a prank call, he's gonna know. So anyways, about 1 a.m, I'll go to sleep, I hear, I go, you gotta be kidding me. So I open the door, what's up? And it's like, I see 2 uniformed police officers and 2 guys in suits. I go, yeah, they identify themselves, they're from the state police, I go, okay. But they thought my brother did it, so I thought, oh, well, boy, it's him. Okay, I'll get him, I'm figuring ways to get him out of trouble. So I wake him up and go, and he's been giving me an attitude. I go, Nick, the state police are here to see you. You gotta get downstairs, all right? So he comes downstairs and they go, do you know so-and-so? And they mention my phone, the guy who bought me the phone at the time. I go, oh, shoot, they're talking, I can't believe it. It hit me like an epiphany, what happened, like bang. I go, that's me. So I tell him what I did. And one guy goes, well, when are you gonna let Donnie know the joke? And I go, well, I fell asleep. I forgot, How would he not know it was a joke? They call up Donnie, he's all upset. So they arrest me for it. I'm like, all right, then life goes on, So I get arrested. But when I'm in the jail cell, and it was so ridiculous the case got dismissed, I looked it up and looked up the laws. And in order to be convicted for that, they'd either have to prove you're doing it to punish him, or you're doing it because you're trying to influence the case. And neither one applied to me. Obviously, stupidity. It was a threatening.
There's no prank law.
Yeah, there's no prank law. That would be a threatening form.
Pretty sure there's prank laws.
Well, it would be a harassment.
Not pretending to be a black guy is I'm gonna call you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you could get in trouble for that.
Right, he's right, but what you would be called a harassing phone call. It's a misdemeanor. But the police were upset that they had to come to my house at 2 a.m, so they charged me with a felony.
Yeah.
And that got dismissed. I looked it up, had a friend of mine look it up. And the funny thing was I had a friend of mine named Scott from the old days who I had a line of credit with. So I had a $500 line of credit with him for bail if I ever got in trouble. So he showed up and took care of that for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to have those things in life, Everybody has those, I'm sure.
And then you were like, you call a travel agent, Israel.
Well, how we got to Israel? I wasn't fleeing. I'd already decided even before I got busted for this, I was going to Israel. Then the probation officer tells me, you can't go to Israel because you have supervised probation. And I go, I'm going. I don't care what you tell me.
Birthright.
Birthright.
You should have said that.
Birthright. They wouldn't have bought it, because I'm too Italian to do it. Once you get to talk to me, you realize I'm not Jewish, I'm Italian, and I don't get, just like I joke, my friends will always make a joke, well, you're a minority anyways, you're an Italian, you can get away with anything. I go, no, I'm not a minority enough. That's just the way it is. So anyways, I'm Italian, that's the way it goes. We don't get special breaks. I actually was in a case one time and I told the judge I felt like they were Sacco and Vanzettiing me. That's Sacco and Vanzetti, 2 Italians who got lynched. Oh. My dad used to tell me, be grateful you have black people around or they'd be coming after us. We're the next one they come after. It's the truth. Italians have been getting by this country for a long time.
And rightfully so.
Well, this man's opinion, Which is
bad people.
To some. But the RICO Act is the
many.
Racketeering?
Well, yeah, just the dopes who don't get it. Just the slaves who want to follow the slave society we have going on.
Yeah.
But
the enlightened appreciate the Italian.
Absolutely. Anybody with a brain would appreciate the Italians. Only the dopes don't.
It's a sophisticated mind.
Well, think about it. Create the republic. They create the roads you walk on, the roads you drive on, everything. All the creative ideas. Italians are the guys
who stole all that.
The suckers say that. But back to this, the greatest constitutional seizure of power by the government was the Racketeering, Influenced, and Corrupts Organization Act of 1970 in October. And what that did is basically made a law so broad you can prosecute anyone for anyone. You ought to read the RICO statute.
I don't even, it would give me anxiety even thinking about it.
Well, we're on a dictatorship anyway, so what's the difference?
It's how they prosecute the mob.
It's also how they prosecute.
It's just if you're part of a criminal organization, they can bust you. It's not.
But it's worse than that. Say I'm a criminal and you don't know I'm a criminal. I invest in your business, they can bust you too now. It's a totally unconstitutional, unfree idea.
I don't think that's how that law is used.
Well, look it up. I'm the one who knows it. You don't, sir.
I know the law better than you ever will.
We're Jewish lawyers.
If building your credit was one of your goals in January and you haven't started yet, this is your sign, okay? I'm the credit wizard. I'm here to help you out. Kickoff can help. Kickoff makes it simple to start building credit. You can sign up from your phone in minutes with no credit check, no hidden fees or interest. Plans start at $5 a month, and you can set up auto pay so you don't have to worry about missing a payment. Users with credit under 600 grow an average of 86 points just by paying on time. Kickoff can also report positive on-time rent payments, helping you build credit with the rent you already pay. Start building credit with Kickoff today and get your first month for as little as $1. 80% off the normal price when you go to getkickoff.com/Hyde today. That's Kickoff without the C. Get KIKOFF.com/Hyde. Must sign up via kickoff.com/Hyde to activate offer. Offer applies to new Kickoff customers first month only. Subject to approval. Offer subject to change. Average first year credit score impact of plus 86 points between August 2024 and August 2025 for Kickoff credit account users who started with a score below 600, who paid on time, and who had no delinquencies or collections added to their credit profile during the period. Late payments may negatively impact your credit score. Individual results may vary.
So, the life of John.
So one of my stories was when I was over there, after I'd left America on a bogus charge of an assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. So I was over in Israel, living on a kibbutz, harvesting bananas. Long story short, I wanted to come home, but I had open charges waiting on me. So what I decided to do was call up the American embassy and ask them if I could spy for them. This is what I mean by stupidity, okay? And they answered the phone. They're like, "What are you talking about?" I go, "Listen, I'm willing to give you information. I'm on a kibbutz here in Israel. I know what's going on."
A kibbutz?
A kibbutz is like where all the foreigners go over and do work in Israel.
That sounds like only a Jewish person would know like a word like that.
Yeah?
I've never heard of it.
So it's a common word, and what people do, they go over to Israel and they live on these kibbutzes, okay? And it's where foreigners can go. So I wanted to go over there and I wanted to see what it was like, because Israel is to me, Israel's like Disney World. You've got Jerusalem, you've got all people from all over the world, you've got all kinds of crazy stuff going on over there.
Were you Christian while you were there?
Nope, I wasn't a Christian. In fact, I met some Christian named Ron Hyde. He was hawking the idea.
They usually spit at Christians.
Oh, I see what your tender's going on this already. Yeah, I'm not pro-Israel, by the way. I don't agree with Donald Trump. I'm not necessarily anti-Trump or pro-Trump, but I don't agree with our war in Iran. And though I don't hate Israel or don't have a problem with that government, I don't think we should carry their luggage. I like you, but I don't want to fight your fights for you or fight him for you. And that's my problem with our war in Iran, and that's my problem with American foreign policy, okay?
Are you doing a character?
No, I'm not in character at all.
Whoa, I gotta examine this man. You're not doing a character?
Not at all, buddy.
Okay. Don't speak, Chris. Don't touch. Okay. So you went to Israel.
That's correct.
Why?
I wanted to see what it was like.
Slow down a second here.
Go ahead,
You wanted
shoot.
to see what Israel was like?
Yeah, it just hit me real quick. I'm going to try to slow down because I'm a fast talker. But I went over there because I wanted to see what it was like. It seemed like it'd be an adventure. This was back in '99.
Okay.
I went to communist Cuba. I visited there too in 2006.
Oh, wow.
I like to go and do things that are different.
Okay.
So I'm here.
Okay.
That makes sense. Okay.
Were you avoiding some crime?
I originally went over there. I skipped probation to go over there.
So yes.
I could have stayed on the probation, but the probation officer said, "You can't leave this country." And I said, "Well, F you. I'm going to take." And he goes, he surrendered me. He goes, "Well, you have to report to court. You don't understand what surrender is. And I'll explain it if you don't." And then I went to Israel anyways.
It's kind of a Goyim birthright.
You did your Goyim birthright trip.
I did my Goyim birthright trip. That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
As you guys would call it. Yeah.
Yeah. But, so anyways, what was the name of the thing?
Kibbutz Kinneret, and it's in Israel.
Is it a place?
It's actually a place. It's right near
I
the
thought it was a term.
Nope. Kibbutz is where all these communes they have on. They're glorified communes, but they've changed it and they've Disneyfied it, as I call it, okay? What I mean by Disneyfied it, okay, is what they've done is they've made it user-friendly so kids from America can come in, feel like they're doing something, having a little venture, and stay there cheap, and get their labor exploited by the people over there. Because I work for like 300 shekels a month, which is like $50 a month, and free. It's like, that's what it's like, if you understand my meaning.
I see, okay.
Yep.
You were what, shucking bananas?
Shucking bananas. I was the guy holding them, doing it, putting it on your shoulders, and doing that.
Whoa.
What are Israelis like in the 90s when you were there?
I'll give you an example. I'm going to cut you off.
Yeah.
When I first came back to America, and this very ties in, I was being aggressive and trying to jam my way through it's a very aggressive culture. It's a very aggressive culture without physical violence. So you get pushed I went to a bus station the second time I went back, okay? And that was when I got chased by a tank in Gaza. We'll talk about that another time. And I got pushed to the back of the line because I wasn't used to the aggressive Israeli culture. It's a very rude, aggressive culture, but friendly at the same time.
Can we get one of the kneeling chairs for John? Because his chair is squeaking so much. It's rude but friendly at the same time?
That's fine. This is your baby. I'm delivering it.
Well, we don't know anybody.
Can you try to explain what you mean by that?
So in other words, however you guys want to do things is fine with me. I'm just here delivering the baby.
We're gonna swap your
It's your
chair.
baby.
We're gonna
We're
swap
do it any way you want.
No, what I mean is the fact that it's a rude but friendly culture.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
So by
Can we
rude-
swap chairs real
yeah,
quick?
absolutely. Yeah.
Just keep talking while you do it
Yep.
too.
So what I mean by that is this, right?
That's a kneeling chair, so you actually.
He'll figure it out.
I'll sit on
But
it.
just get in close though.
Yep. I'll sit on it. Here we go.
We're getting too close. Go ahead.
We're getting real close, like we're getting into
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there we go.
All right. I like the touching the legs.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So anyways, but rude but friendly. So I'll give you an example. They'll jam you. If you're not aggressive over there, right, and you go to the bus station, I'm talking an open bus station, you'll get pushed to the back of the line. It's like you got to be assertive over there. Not necessarily a fist fight, but assertive.
Okay.
On the same token, though, some older lady, okay, took me under her wing because I was lost and started talking to me like I was a kid and gave me directions where to go, told me if you need a phone, if you need someone to talk to, I'll help you out. So they're maternal but aggressive.
Interesting.
Could they tell that you were a Gentile?
As soon as they talk to me, they get irritated. So I'd be in Tel Aviv, right? And somebody start talking to me in Hebrew, because I'm Italian, so I can pass a little bit. Some people, I think he thought I was Jewish when I first got here. At least he intimated that. I don't know if he really believed that. But anyways, long story short, I would have people come up to me and talk to me in Hebrew, and as soon as I open my mouth, they know I'm an American. And it was over, because I don't have an accent. I don't do that.
Did you witness a murder?
Yes, I did. You know, there was no face, really. There was just
no
nothing.
face.
But I knew one thing, that this image was for real.
You were in the army.
Yeah, I was in the army once, yeah.
They don't know that. I don't know that.
Israel wants the Palestinians gone. There's no doubt about that. They believe that's their land. Everything I thought was real wasn't real. I didn't really care enough. I was just doing things that I thought I believed in, whether it was family honor.
It's all crap.
Bingo.